Hello guys, I am Manivinayak. Today we are going to find out the installation amount with the help of the amortization table. So here's the detail. Loan amount, principal amount is 10 lakh rupees, annual rate 10%, loan period 5 years, number of payment. So we can find out the number of payment by multiplying loan period into repayment frequency. Yeah, so the number of the payment is 60. Now we can find out the periodic interest. We can find out periodic interest by annual interest divided by repayment frequency in a year. Yeah, so periodic interest rate is 0.83%. Now we can find out the principal repayment. So the syntax for the principal payment repayment is P is equals to PPMT. Yeah, PPMT. Now we can add we are going to add the rate. So the periodic rate are 0.83%. Now we can freeze this column. Yeah, freezing is very important for for this calculation of amortization table. Now par is installation number 1. Now number of payment is 60. We can also freeze this column by adding the dollars value, dollar sign. Now the present value, sorry, uh, principal value, and we can also freeze this column. We can close this column and enter. Yeah, it shows a negative value. So we can add a negative sign before the principal amount. Then now, yes, now the principal amount is in positive. We can find out the interest rate, interest repayment. So the syntax for the interest repayment is IPMT. Now we can add the rate and freeze this column by adding the dollar sign. Now buys installment number. Now number of payment, and we can freeze this value. Now present value, sorry, principal value. We can now we are editing the minus sign and freeze this column. Yeah, so the interest repayment amount is. Now we can find out the installation repayment. So the syntax is PMT. We can add the rate and freeze this column by adding the dollar sign. Number of payment we can freeze. This principal value, negative sign, freeze this. Yeah, close this column. Yep. Now we can find out the outstanding loan. Outstanding loan is find out by the principal value minus principal repayment. Now we can drag this and the amortization table is ready. For check this amortization table, we can see the last column is always come to zero figure, so the amortization table is correct. Yeah, thank you so much.